I'm going to start with my story this morning. I want to share with you guys our weekend football. Sean was actually supposed to have his JV football game tonight, but because of the weather, they changed it to Saturday, and it ended up being a gorgeous day. So we were so excited to be out there. We were excited until about halfway through first quarter when Sean went down. He was running with the ball. He got about 40 yards in. Awesome play. And then there were 2 or 3 linebackers chasing him. One in particular really went down on him hard, and the ball was between him and the ground. And so it went into his stomach just below the diaphragm. And he went down so hard, he just turned over and he started just like moaning, like, oh. And it was one of those things that he later said, I couldn't control it. I was trying to stop, but it just kept coming out. And I think it was the wind that was knocked out of him in the process. So he was down for a bit. And I'll tell you guys, after last year and Sean's knee surgery due to overuse in football, it was pretty scary on Saturday. We were all worried when we were leaving the field because coach come up, the trainer came up, checking him out, making sure he's okay. They were worried about internal organs being affected. So we took him to the ER. But as we were walking off the field, Sean just looked and he said, Mom, I don't care about the pain. I don't want to leave football. I don't want to leave the field right now. And it just goes back to what he missed last year and how much it affected him. So we got to the ER. Because of COVID, only one visitor can go into the room with the patient. So between Casey and I, we had to decide who was going in. And so Casey went in and they ran some tests and stuff. And they basically decided that it was a muscular strain to the abdomen and told him that he could not play football until he was cleared. So we asked him when we were out of the emergency room, we said, well, your team's in the 4th quarter. Do you want to go back and watch, or do you want to go out to lunch? So of course, Sean wanted to go back to the field. So we went back to the field. We supported his team. We watched. They won. They did great. There were a lot of injuries on Saturday. Totally abnormal for his team. But as we were walking away from the game, he goes, so now can we go to Chipotle? It was like all team for this side. He always has room for Chipotle. So we ended up getting him that. And then I'll tell you guys, Saturday night, his friend came over and then 2 girls came over. And he was like totally back to normal. He was like running around because he had to do his hair because the girls were coming over. And one is just beautiful. So, and all is fine. I had to take him back in this morning to the doctor to get cleared so he could go to practice today and then also play in the varsity game Friday night and JV this coming Saturday. And so he's cleared. Doctor said he was fine. In fact, while we were there, today is the last day to get your flu shot. So we told him, we're going to give you the flu shot so that you're more focused on your arm than your stomach. Because when you get your flu shot, your arm is sore for a while. Yeah, that was the purpose. And guess what? His stomach was fine. So it was more so that he just wanted to get cleared to get back on the field. So anyway, good news. Yay. We had a scare. Didn't want to go through last year again at all.